Hello, today we're going to go over the ability to use multi-teams inside of the Signl4 program. As you'll see here, I have both the phone app and my web portal loaded up. We'll focus on the web portal first. You'll see here, I now have signals inside of my teams on the home page. And I see two different teams here, as I'm a part of two different teams currently for my user. If I go under the Teams option, we'll see that we have two teams listed here, as well as an additional Add button here, so you can create and add new teams inside of Signl4. If I go ahead and create a new team here and save this, what this is going to do is it's going to create a whole new team with its very own team secret. This allows you to individualize alerts to specific teams to make sure that your support tickets go to your support team and your IT ops tickets go to your IT ops teams, and events that are specific for one group of people only goes to that one group of people instead of to everybody. Now, once you have a team created, you can go into the members option and invite users to that team. So if I go under here and I click on this, I can send an email to a new user or an existing user for that team. And we'll see a list of all users and what teams they're a part of on this page. So you'll see here I have my user, the Robert user, and if I open that out, you'll see I'm a part of the Jedi Master and the Superhero team, and I have the option to add new teams. So if I click on this, I can add myself to the Avengers team as well, and then click on that Save button. Now you'll notice that all of my teams are set to the administrator, and that administrator option is grayed out for my user. This is because for security purposes inside of Signl4, a user cannot change their own rights. They have to have another user change their rights. If I go under here under the Patrick user, you'll see he as well is a global admin and part of the Jedi Masters and Superheroes team. So what I can do is turn off this global admin, and that's going to convert him back to whatever he was set to previously, which in this case was users. However, I can change this so he can be a team administrator for Jedi Masters, but just a user for superheroes, or any combination therein. And then save this, and now his user is officially part of both teams, the Jedi Master and Superheroes, with him being a team administrator on one team and just a user on the other team. You can also at any time delete out a team for a user just by clicking on the X next to that team. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the Avengers and save that again. And now we'll see that I'm still inside the Jedi Master and Superhero team. So now then, let's go back over to our team section. And we'll see here for the team's options, you have your members categories, and this is individual to the team that shows here in this drop down. If I choose a different team inside of this drop down, the options are going to stay the same, but what shows up is going to be different. So under the Jedi Masters, I see both Robert and Patrick, and if I go to Superheroes, I see additional users that are also part of that team that were not in the Jedi Master team. And this goes for all of your settings and your scheduling and everything for each team, including connections. So if I go under apps for the Superheroes team, you'll see here that I have a Teams connector, a Flow connector, a Slack connector, some ConnectWise, Smacks, and ServiceNow can all set up for this Superheroes team. Now if I switch back over to Jedi Masters, now we see that I have the Teams and the Slack and the Flow, but I no longer have the other options. I don't have a ConnectWise, I don't have a Dynatrace, a Smacks, or a ServiceNow set up under this team, which means this team is not receiving events from those event sources. Only that one team is. Now you can have your event source send different types of alerts to different teams. You just have to create multiple APIs and send to multiple different API destinations, as each team is going to have its own API. Now let's go ahead and look back at the mobile app. And you'll see here that I have my mobile app, and you'll actually see that I'm listed as on duty, and underneath my name and my image, you'll actually see all the teams that I'm a member of and their current duty status. And if I click on my picture to go off duty, it's actually going to put me off duty for both teams as well. And if I click back to go on duty, it's going to push me back on duty on both teams. However, let's say I only want to go on or off duty for one team. If I click on the team name here, so if I click on the Jedi Master, that's going to push me off duty for just the Jedi Master team and leave me on duty on the Superhero team. In addition, if I swipe right, you're going to see your next duties for all of your current teams. So we'll see that my next duty for Superheroes is Monday from 9 to 5:30, and Jedi Masters is Tuesday from noon to 8. Now if I scroll down a little bit more, on the next tile down we have our alert counts. You'll see here that I have had 36 alerts in the last 24 hours. And you'll also see the categories that these alerts came in through. And for my case here, all of my alerts came from the superheroes team. It lists out the team name followed by the category name. So we have 31 under the superheroes default, 3 under superheroes critical, and 2 under superheroes database. And I haven't received any alerts under my Jedi Master. So I'm actually going to go back on duty for Jedi Master. And if I send out a new alert for the Jedi Master team here, so here we see that alert come through the system, and we'll see that I have one new alert. And if I click on the option to show my alerts, we'll see that the alert is listed as Jedi Masters at the top, telling me the team, and then the actual alert shows through. Versus the other one below says superhero, and then the actual alert comes through. Now if I open this alert, you'll again see right there at the top what team it came through before you see the alert details. That way at a quick glance you know which team is getting the alert. So I'm going to go ahead and accept that alert, and then I'm going to come back to my home page here. And now here back on my home page, you'll now see that I actually have a fourth category added, and this one shows Jedi Masters IT because that's the team in the category that this alert came through on. In addition to this, if I scroll to the right, we'll actually see your normal tab of while on duty now is separated out by your teams. So this is all the alerts I got while on duty for my Jedi Masters, and if I scroll over again, I'll show the alerts while on duty for my superheroes team, which is 0 because I haven't had any alerts come in while my duty since I just came on duty. Now again, if I scroll down, we have the on duty box, and this again is now separated out for your different teams. So you'll see here that I have on duty for my Jedi Masters team, and then if I scroll over, I have on duty for my superhero team. On the very bottom, we have the manual signal option. And inside this manual signal option, you'll see now that you have the option to send a manual signal to any combination of your teams. So I could send it to the Jedi Masters or the superheroes or all. Or if I had multiple teams here, I could actually send to 2 of my 4 teams or 3 of my 4 teams, any combination I wanted to. Still using the same types of manual signal. And when I would send this, it will actually show up for all of those teams, which I'll send now, and I'll actually show you this inside the web portal. And we'll see the 2 manual signals, and they were delivered individually to each different team. This one goes to the Jedi Master, the category and the title, and who it was sent to. And this one here, we'll see went to the superhero team with the category and the titles and who it actually sent to. So that's the new Signl4 Multi-Teams and the ability to have individual users inside of multiple teams at the same time. Thank you, and have a nice day. Goodbye.